Of course, all this means that this year Christmas will be different. Many of us are longing to spend time with family and friends, irrespective of our faith or background, and yet we can't afford to throw caution to the wind. The virus doesn't know it's Christmas, and we must all be careful. So, all 4 nations of the UK have agreed that from the 23rd of December to the 27th of December, you'll be able to form a Christmas bubble with up to 2 other households. You'll be able to spend time together at home or go for a walk, go to church or another communal service for worship. Reflecting the ties of kinship across our islands, this agreement means that wherever you live in the UK, families will be able to reunite. Now, I know this doesn't equate to a normal Christmas, and it won't work for everyone. And it's up to each of us to think carefully about how we use this special time-limited dispensation. The virus has not gone away, and families will need to make a personal judgment about the risk of forming a bubble with or visiting elderly relatives and the vulnerable. 'Tis the season to be jolly, but 'tis also the season to be jolly careful. I have to level with you and say we face some tough weeks and months ahead. But if we follow the rules, remembering to wash our hands, wear a face covering, and keep our distance from anyone we don't live with, then after this tough winter, we can look forward to a much, much brighter spring.
So, of course, we are all now talking about the fact that she has revealed that she had a miscarriage in July, but this article that she's written for the New York Times is part of a wider message that she's trying to get across, saying that actually 2020 has been a really difficult year for everybody, and it's a time where we should ask, are you okay? But she's obviously been very keen to use her own personal experience. It is quite a heartbreaking article that she's written. I think if anyone had written it, we would say how brave they were. But of course, Duchess of Sussex is one of the most famous women in the world and knows that everything that she says is going to be picked apart. In the article, she says, "I knew as I clutched my firstborn child that I was losing my second. Hours later, I lay in a hospital bed holding my husband's hand. I felt the clamminess of his palm and kissed his knuckles, wet from both our tears. Staring at the cold white walls, my eyes glazed over. I tried to imagine how we'd feel." Now, I'm told that even from that moment, they were very keen that this was an experience that they would be able to publicly talk about. They've decided that now is the right moment. The article, I think, is written in words that are incredibly raw, give us this insight that many would not expect from a member of the royal family. It is worth saying, though, that Zara Tindall, so Princess Anne's daughter, has previously also spoken about having 2 miscarriages. But also I think you need to put this in the context that Harry and Meghan have been criticised recently about oversharing, about the issues that they've talked about. But I think that this article shows that Meghan has this deep conviction that, yes, she is going to have these conversations. She is going to get people talking about these issues, no matter what her critics are going to say about her.